faced with just such a dilemma. The largest luxury auto markets in the world all have emissions and fuel efficiency regulations of varying degrees, and they're only getting stricter. This is the world we live in, and the world Ferrari must sell cars in to remain a going concern. Purists will bemoan pragmatic decisions as betrayals of heritage, but they rarely suggest a better alternative. This, then, is why the new 2015 Ferrari California T is turbocharged. Ferrari claims its new V8, which has lost nearly half a liter of displacement and gained 2 turbochargers in their accoutrements, is both cleaner and more efficient while providing significantly more power. In fact, at 557 pounds-feet, it's the torquiest engine in Ferrari's lineup, LaFerrari included. Not bad for the company's least expensive car. It's better, but is it any good? This is really what you want to know. Have the turbos wrecked the Ferrari character? The short answer, for those who are more interested in numbers and pictures than anything else, is no. The turbos have not ruined the California, but they have changed it. The California has always been a pragmatic car. It's a GT car from a company revered for its exotic sports cars. It's the least hardcore, the least track-focused. It was, until now, the least powerful. More than 70% of its buyers are new to the brand, more than ever are women, and a great number of them drive the car daily. For this reason, the quite capable California has been looked down on by the brand purists as a poser's car, one for people who don't really care about Ferrari but rather simply the horse on the hood. But as has happened in so many other brands, the model denigrated for straying from dogma has become the brand's bestseller, of all time, in this case. That kind of success begets more pragmatism, because no one wants to spoil a winning formula. As such, the 2015 California T is trying its absolute hardest to be as much like the old one as possible while still being new. The chassis is mostly unchanged from the California 30 Special Edition, modified to accept the new engine and tuned as needed. The dimensions inside and out are all about the same. The body is all new, save the folding hardtop, but the shape and many individual elements are similar to the outgoing model. The interior also looks mostly the same. Despite all these similarities, though, it's a better car in most ways. Starting where it counts, the new twin-turbo V8 is an impressive engine. Its 3.9 liters are augmented by 2 twin-scroll turbochargers that employ a variable boost management system that artificially limits the maximum boost depending on the gear selected in the transmission. Ferrari says the point of this complicated system is to make the car accelerate with the same longitudinal g-force in every gear when you drop the hammer, and it seems to do that, more or less. I think there's more to it, though. Given Ferrari's efforts to make this car look and feel like the old one, the real trick of this variable boost system is in making the engine's power band feel like that of a naturally aspirated car. Rather than feeling as though the engine has turbo lag, Ferrari has tuned it so that the boost comes on progressively, allowing the engine's power to build linearly as revs rise rather than coming on all at once. Effectively, the engine feels like any other high RPM screamer. It doesn't have a wall of torque down low that kicks you in the back, it builds up to incredible power at the top end, just the way the old California did. Despite the convincing effort made to not feel like a turbocharged car, there is one giveaway: it's not a screamer. Sure, the rev limit has only been lowered by 500 revolutions per minute, to 7,500 revolutions per minute, which is impressive for a turbocharged car. But there's simply no getting around the fact that turbos change the exhaust sound. Ferrari's done everything they can to make it sound as a Ferrari should, but expensive. 3-piece, equal-length headers be damned, it doesn't sound the same. Imagine listening to a recording of the 458's exhaust, but someone's gone into the equalizer and turned all the treble down. That's what the California T sounds like. The wail or scream or whatever you want to call it is gone. This is not to say it sounds bad, though. In any other car, this would be a fantastic exhaust note, all grumbly and growling, popping on up and down shifts. It's just not what you expect.